In this video, I'm going to talk to you about gaslighting. Now, if you are in any way, shape or form close to a narcissist, be prepared because gaslighting is 100% coming your way. Now, very briefly, gaslighting is a psychological technique designed to use lies and manipulation in order to control people. It's used very deliberately by narcissists to make people question their reality of a situation so that they can further increase their grip on the victim and increase the control that they have over them. In this video, I'm going to teach you 5 ways narcissists use gaslighting to control their victims. By the end of this video, it's going to make more sense as to what they do, how they do it, and how you're going to protect yourself. All right, number 1. Narcissists will use scapegoating. So one way that the narcissist may use scapegoating to gaslight you is they will say, the reason that I did that to you is because you made me do it. So the way that they'll do this is that, for example, they're abusing you in some way, shape or form. They aren't answering your calls. They're denying you access to the children. They're not letting you do something or other. And when you question them on that behavior, they'll go, oh, well, the reason I did that to you is because 3 months ago you were rude to me, or 3 months ago you looked at me in a bad way. They will make you the scapegoat and make you feel like you have done something wrong which provoked that behavior, when the reality is they're responsible for their own behavior. And it's just a way for them to justify the continual abuse of you while making you feel like you did something wrong. Number 2, they will downplay your own thoughts and your own feelings. Let's say there was a birthday party or an engagement or a wedding or something that you arranged, and the narcissist decided to show you a lesson they would not attend. If you ever bring it up to them, they might say to you, well, why do you think it's a big deal? So what? I was busy. If you ever say, oh, that thing you did really made me feel sad, they'll go, well, why? It's not that big a deal. What are you doing? Essentially, what they're doing is making you feel like you're just making a big deal out of nothing. The reality is they're abusing you and doing as they please. And when you question them on it, they'll say, oh, why are you doing that? It's not a big deal. And it enables them to continue carrying on the abuse. Right, number 3, they will use denial. If you ever question a narcissist on their habits, for example, they're ignoring your calls, they aren't turning up when you need them, they're being abusive towards you in some way, they're preventing you from seeing your family and friends. If you call them out on that, they'll say, what? You're crazy. That's not happening. You need professional help. Essentially, what they're doing is denying your version of reality here. They're saying that your perfectly valid thoughts and feelings are in fact crazy, and therefore you should not be having them. And you're being annoying towards them for bringing up how you feel. And in fact, what you need to do is simmer down, know your place, because what you're saying is crazy. Go get yourself some help. You're mad. Can't believe you're saying that to me. Number 4, they will outright lie to you in order to deny your version of events. This can take place in literally a variety of ways. They will tell you something happened, even though you're sure it didn't happen that way, but because they keep telling you, you will start to doubt yourself and say, hold on a second, maybe I'm wrong. Now, the term gaslighting in itself comes from a play where the abuser consistently turned down the gaslights in the home to make the victim question, wait a minute, last time I saw that, it wasn't like that. And then the abuser would come up to her and go, no, it was always like that. And it makes you question, am I going crazy? And what this technique does, it makes you even more dependent on the abuser because you start to think, I don't even know what's going on right now. I'm going mad. I better listen to this person and do everything they tell me because I can't even trust myself right now. And number 5, what they will do is that they will distort versions of events to suit them. So what they will do is you ever tell them something that you're unhappy with, that when they came to see you, they perhaps didn't shake your hand, or when they came to see you that they made a snide comment or a little remark which hurt you, they'll say, hold on a second, it didn't happen like that. I think you're forgetting what really happened. They will tell you, oh, when I held my hand out to you, you ignored it. Or they'll say, oh, that comment, oh, I was just joking. Didn't really happen like that. Everyone was laughing. Everyone could tell it's a joke. Only you couldn't tell it's a joke. they'll essentially gives them a free pass to continue their abuse because they'll just manipulate the version of events that you remember. They'll tell you remembered something different. So then how can you complain about it when they're denying that it even happened? Right, guys, that is 5 ways a narcissist will use gaslighting to try and manipulate you. It's a disgusting habit. But every single person who has gone through it, if you have gone through something, leave a comment, let other survivors know what you have gone through and validate their experiences. Like I said at the beginning of this video, gaslighting is never going to be far away when you are near or with a narcissist. The best way to move on is to go no contact with these people. Don't ever expect them to change. But knowledge is power, so arm yourself with this knowledge so that when they do it, you can spot the signs and prevent yourself from going crazy.